Hi, guys. Welcome back to the podcast. Here's another episode with your host, Nick,
And Bert.
Bert. Same guy, different names, multiple
Quantum
personality
superposition.
disorder. You know what? That's a better explanation for your name. It's quantum superposition versus personality disorder. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out on the next episode on why Bert and Brett have two different names, but they're the same person.
But, Rick, what are we talking about today?
Well, we're talking about gravity. And you see,
What
I,
is
I like
gravity,
gravity.
Nick?
Well, see, gravity is that thing that keeps us on the ground. You know what I'm saying? It's like a
The floor.
floor, yeah. It is the force on the world and the podcast right there. That's all it is. No, so from what I've been reading up on, gravity is the best way to think of gravity is it's the force that is opposing everything. It opposes, I guess it would oppose thrust. It would oppose all sorts of other things. I'm trying to think of, but blanking currently. No, gravity is just the Earth keeping stuff close to it, and it's kind of a real wonky idea. I have a hard time trying to know what it is. It's my notes I had. It's a fundamental force. It's an attractive force between objects that have mass and energy. The more massive an object is, the stronger its gravitational pull. We could think of certain examples like Jupiter, like the sun. Mostly, is Jupiter the one that has the most moons, buddy? I can't recall that.
Yeah, it's the big
Okay,
one.
it's the big one. So Jupiter, because of its massive size, it has a large gravitational pull. And most people can intuitively understand what gravity is in the sense that it's bringing you closer to the largest body around you. So, for us here on Earth, that's the Earth itself. But for Jupiter, it would pull in all of these different moons. And when the solar system was constructed all the way back in the day, Jupiter just started to get more and more moons, and the same type of attraction is the same when it comes to the sun, mostly because there are 8 or 9 planets that circulate the entirety of that sun because of gravity. And so, do you prescribe to the theory that there are 9 planets or 8 planets, Bert?
Uh, I'm an early adapter of kicking Pluto down to, uh, lesser body.
A lesser body. So you wouldn't categorize that as a planet, would you? Like even, I mean, 10 years ago it was.
No, like in, first or second grade or something, we learned about the planets, and then it was like in the news and stuff that they were going to demote Pluto, and it was sort of the teachers and stuff tried to frame it as a debate between like 6-year-olds about like whether Pluto's a planet or not, and like most of the kids were like, you know, oh, be nice to Pluto, be good, don't kill it.
Be nice to Pluto. Pluto do to you.
I was in the anti-Pluto camp. Uh, my aunt actually got me a present. I've got it on my shelf here somewhere, like Neil deGrasse Tyson's book about why Pluto isn't a planet.
He really came out with a book that said Pluto is not a planet.
Pretty much.
All right. Okay. Uh,
It's called the Pluto Files. I'm not sure if that's a pun
Uh,
on something on like Money Lovers.
maybe the X-Files?
Anyway, well, like case files, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, the biggest thing for me was that there was pretty clear precedent for thinking something as a planet and then demoting it to part of an asteroid belt. In the 1800s or whatever, they found Ceres, and they said, "Oh, well, here's a new planet. Isn't this cool and good? Here you go, new planet Ceres."